combinations. So should be a good one, Logic. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I've watched Andres play a lot. I think he's a brilliant Ken, and I want to see. Oh, never mind. We're going with Terry. I kind of honestly, this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. Terry has some really, really good zone breaking tools, especially that crack shoot. That's going to help him get over some of the projectiles, the bonus fruit, all that stuff that Pac-Man can throw in your way. Game 1 coming up, Logic. Let's get into it.
They are. Off the bat, I was kind of thinking that maybe a little bit of stage pressure was going to be the name of the game for Andre. Keep Pac-Man off stage, keep him on the right side, but Purple had no problem fighting in that position, and right now actually has a slight lead.
Look at that, going over the hydrant too. That's a big thing too. It's not just how you deal with the bonus fruits. I feel like the hydrant's like 50% of the matchup, honestly. It just breaks up the stage. Jab, jab, power dunk. Nice, the water didn't connect either and put him off stage. Able to hold the control down here. Going high though. Pac-Man's so good at that, man. He's so good at kind of getting out of the corner when he wants to. Look at that.
Yeah, just use that up B. You can't shield it. You just got to kind of accept it. Big damage? No. Gets hit twice. No follow-up, though, actually, from Purple. Really fortunate for Andre.
I like this because I think we're used to that T Pac-Man who really holds onto the bell. This is more of an aggressive Pac-Man, just kind of throwing the bell all over the place and anti-airing him too. Because, I mean, the hydrant's on the ground, so you have to deal with it. And, like, the only way to get around it is to either wait for it to go away or to jump over it. So Pac-Man has that bell and that hydrant setup. It's just really tough to deal with, especially for someone like Terry. But he has a couple other options too. We haven't seen a lot of crack shoots yet. There, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why.
Well, maybe that's why. Yeah. Crack shoot's great when it hits something. Not as much otherwise. Gonna just come right down though, tie it up immediately. Final Destination, it feels like it should favor Pac-Man slightly. Off the top of my head, but big damage, 41. So I wonder if that's gonna play a role at all.
A lot of anti-airs here too from Andre. You see these nairs coming out, cutting Pac-Man off in the air. Pac-Man is really strong in the air. I mean, forward air is a monster, honestly. Shield, yep. See, trying to anti-arm again. Good job by Purple there, holding on the ground. Gets a jab block. Okay. See, that's the tricks you're talking about, Logic. I did not see a hydrant coming out there. There's no way I would have been ready for that.
I think that Purple actually slightly messed up. We were supposed to land in front of the hydrant to dash over with the grab from the boost from the water. But I was, why would we be ready for that? What do you mean? Oh, is that it?
Oh, the turnaround was nasty. He lived, though. Terry's a heavy guy. Oh, the key? Man.
How did you survive the key? I thought everyone dies at 60.
Terry falls into that, like, regular human category of weight and smash, where, like, Snake, Ken, Ryu, Terry, like, they all kind of live in that, like, 118, 119, I think, type of weight, upper, like, 100-something. I don't know if it's 100. Yeah, they're up there, though. Like, they're heavy guys. Like, think of Snake. Terry's just, like, the same weight, if not one more. But there's another power dunk. Firing back. Andres, he's doing a good job not letting the lead get out of hand here for Purple, but he's got to find the third stock first here.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised Purple got hit by that. It almost looked as if Purple went up there to challenge it and not realizing you don't quite have the priority in that scenario.
Hey, chat pointed it out too. Thanks, chat. I love you guys feeding us knowledge, always throughout the cast, especially for saying a player's name wrong. Please let us know, chat. But one thing is, don't forget, we saw this at Let's Make Big Moves with Sinji against Riddles. Pac-Man can get out of the Buster Wolf as well with the upbeat. Remember that? You could just fall out of it. So that's a huge part of this matchup, because if Andres is going to be looking for the confirms of the Buster Wolf, it might be more of a Power Geyser matchup is what that says to me. Nice job with the lingering bell there, forward smash. Great confirms there, Logic. Purple doing an amazing job taking game 1.
Yeah, I actually thought that, we were going to see kind of ledge traps be a little bit more on Andre's side, but no. Purple saying, lingering hitbox, don't stand up straight, otherwise you're going to lose your stock. And Purple just did a fantastic job of really dictating the entire pace of that match.
Yeah.
And it was weird because it wasn't only projectiles, it was also kind of attempting to challenge Andres at times where it didn't always work out, but it still kept the pace up, which, made it a lot more easy, if you will, for Purple to kind of figure out the best options to choose.
Yeah, I think you said it best, Logic, and I think that's what Pac-Man does so well, is he just controls the pacing of the matchup, and especially when you have someone like Terry who's trying to break that zone and get in, you can see how he had all these setups, and he dealt with crack shoot exceptionally well. Whether it was shielding it and nairing it, that was really strong, and then the first one he just whip punished and got a KO for it, which is really, really strong. So really good stuff. Definitely looks like Debo knows how to play this matchup, which you have to. You're going to get blown up very quickly. So Debo, thanks, chat. Okay, go. Purple Deebs.
Debo clearly has a couple fans in the chat right now. Where are the Andres fans though? Where's fight fire with fire? You know, give a little bit of a spirit bomb so we can get a game 3.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that. I want to see any more of any of these characters. So as we can see, Debo has stepped off to the side. I don't know if he's changing the stage or whatever, but we'll see. Hey, we changed. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say something that we didn't really see occur. One of the things I dislike the most about our 2D fighters is their auto turnarounds. And how difficult it is to get around them, whether it's from the ledge, whether they have you pinned up against the corner. PurpleDebo had no trouble of just avoiding the scenario. I don't actually think there was a scenario where auto turnaround would have connected due to that mechanic. And I don't know if that was intentional or just how PurpleDebo's playstyle goes, but it definitely works out really well in this matchup.
Yeah, I think Pac-Man 2 has a good time landing against them. You know what I mean? If you go high and then you drop the hydrant and move around it, I feel like he can kind of find his way to the ground. I don't want to say easily, but he could definitely do it better than a lot of characters can. So we'll see what happens here now, Logic. We got game 2 coming up. It's going to be Smashville. A little more close quarters here does make sense. Okay, crack shoot right on the shield to start it off. Sending a message. I like it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I was going to say, a huge thing, like we were saying this in the first match, but being able to deal with Hydrant is such a big part of Pac-Man. You need to at least be able to estimate how much health the Hydrant has so that you know if it's coming at you or if you can send it at him. And then it kind of becomes a race at that point, but you need that knowledge a little bit. It looks like Andres has it. There you go. But yeah, it's just something good to be aware of.
And is this? I don't think it's going to be it. Edgard attempt. No, beautiful job right there by Andres actually keeping the jump despite how many times they were hit. Super important because that could have ended poorly.
Definitely. Yeah, and the way Andres is using the center platform. Oh, see, there's that whip punish too. Debo always just kind of taking a step back and just waiting for Andres to come in. Oh, there's movement? Did you see that? Oh,
a little bit. It didn't amount to anything, but it felt good, I'm moving and grooving. I'm cha-cha sliding now, courtesy of that.
To the left, to the right, all that good stuff. And to me, that's a statement of confidence. When I see that stuff, I'm like, wow, this guy, he knows he can't get hit in that situation. He knows what he's doing. So Debo feeling himself. You got to know it's a little scary. Jab, right to the input rising tackle. Nice job there. You can STI power dunk, and I can imagine that maybe Pac-Man could up B out of it too, honestly. There's a little bit of a delay in between the rising hit and the actual connecting hit. So good job going with the rising tackle. A little more consistent in the kill confirm.
I'm just a little sad, Hazmat, because I was just talking about how the auto turnaround did not play a role, and then immediately PurpleDebo is in a scenario where that was auto-corrected.
Wow. PurpleDebo, man, his pressure with the bell is insane. He's so aggro with it, man. I'm telling you, I'm used to this T Pac-Man. I throw the bell one time, it connects. That's it. PurpleDebo, he's not afraid to throw it and grab it all over again. I love this play, man. It's really, really strong.
Yeah. And we're still moving. Okay, but that time you got hit. You might want to slow down a little bit. If you're moving, you can't shield. Okay. Power dunk right there. 6-7, and PurpleDebo is continuously kind of running off stage to set up with the bonus fruit, and it's only a matter of time. You got to imagine till a player of Andres' caliber catches wind and is able to punish PurpleDebo for it. Good
job holding the ledge there too. I feel like Andre, one adjustment he needs to make is moving around the bell a little bit more. It looks like he's starting to do that well. He could have honestly maybe lost the stock there. A tipper forward smash from Pac-Man after the bell at the ledge on Smashville. It doesn't take a whole lot. Oh, get out of my skies. He's doing
my airspace. DWI is here, okay? Eminent domain. All right, but yeah, just going up there challenging. 141 to 96. Either character right now is in jeopardy of losing their stock. Of course, the kill pressure definitely resides on Andre's side a little bit more. But okay, we're just run into you. Dash that's it.
Yeah, it's so good from Terry. It's, in my opinion, it's one of his best moves. Like, it's just so strong. It adds so much to his kit to be able to have that kind of burst confirm option. But another thing I want to point out that Debo did is you were talking about how well he got off the ledge against the auto turnaround. You could see him create the space with the bell in that last stock. He clipped it right through the stage where Terry's going to stand through the auto turnaround. Oh, God, there comes the power geyser. That's the one we're going to be looking for there. Yep, you do not want to do Buster Wolf against Pac-Man. He cannot be out of it. We've seen it before on big stages. So,
I mean, Andres wasn't actually above 100% long enough, I think, the entire set until now to use it. And using it well is exactly what Andres is doing. Taking game number 2. What the 2-stop?
What the hell did that match go? You know what I mean? Like, where did that come from? There was just, that's the Terry factor right there. And the Andres factor. I mean, he saw a weak point, used the advantage that he had on the stage and then just took it down to a 2 stock. I think he was having a hard time game 1. Game 2, like that's just the way that Terry can go, and Andres did an amazing job there. Love to see it from fellow FGC main, all that good stuff. I love this. What's that?
Team turnaround.
Team turnaround. the auto turners. Yes, that's right.
It felt like, I don't know if this was an intentional game number 1 or not, but I don't think Andres had a chance to really use that past 100%, ability that Terry has.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe that was the first power geyser we've seen the entire set, and that's, to my knowledge, the first time I definitively remember him being over 100%.
I think he had it, but it's just, and this is how he's a good Terry. Like, he's not one of those elite Terrys who just throws out supers. You know what I mean? I have it. I got to use it. You know what I mean? Like, just keep throwing it out. He's had it, but credit to both players because Andres not getting kind of trigger happy with it, and then also Debo avoiding it too, like just not being in a situation where he can get hit by it. So it's kind of credit to both players there. That's like real respect. Like, you don't see like world-class players like Daigo do like random supers and stuff, right? Like in fighting
depends
games.
on the day. No, I'm just sure.
But that's the ultimate mix-up, right? Because it's the wrong option, which makes all right, you're right.
No, but you're absolutely correct. Like, when you are at that level, it's not just thrown out. But I think the biggest issue now is that now that Andres has shown that they can do it just at will, and now Purple has to kind of decide, when I get you in that 90 range, do I get you over 100 and have to deal with that potent option, or do I intentionally keep you below it until I can do a kill option with the bell? Which maybe that's why Debo was holding a bell so much earlier. Now think about it. We'll find out, I guess, as we watch this match, but there's so many mix-ups between both of these players, and so many things you have to kind of concern yourself with in this matchup. Speaking of that, the damage is tacking on so quickly.
Very, very quickly. Okay. There's the Galaxian too that we hadn't seen a whole lot of. I know against Ken, Pac-Man definitely like to have that one out for the multi-hits, deal with focus and all that good stuff. But against Terry, we haven't seen it that much. I mean, I definitely think that Debo's, his signature bonus for sure. Oh, going through it? Nope, he is okay, actually, Terry. Thank you for checking. I'm going to move to the other side of the stage and continue with my first stock. It's like Terry, Terry like the therapist, you know what I mean? Like, are you okay? I'm just checking in on you.
You gotta make sure. Mental health is important, okay? Our parents didn't know, but we know.
Terry fist? I can't do it, dude. All right, anyway, I'm trying.
Just Dr. Terry. Just Dr. Terry. We're going that.
There we go. Beautiful. 150 on the Terry. Looking for the melon, actually. An interesting choice. Okay.
Oh, this is terrifying. You're 85%. You have a lead, but you're still in jeopardy of losing your stock right now. Woo! And just like that, on cue, Andre sees the opening and takes it all the way to the bank.
Very true. That's, again, it's the FGC thing. Oh, he tried to do the bell taunt. Yep. We've seen it. It's so good. I watched that that YouTube video, like most disrespectful stocks. I've seen that one. It looks like Andres has as well. Holding on to the stock logic, this is huge because now the go meter obviously can be a big damage here.
We're going to see Edgar attempt. No, we are not going to make it up. Good job right there by Andres. Still recovering as well. Only getting 3% off of it, but any damage is good damage, especially right now. Oh my, and it's getting out of hand. 50 tacked on to PurpleDebo. The apple not taking it.
What a smart apple. I mean, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. We already talked about he's already a doctor, so that actually really worked out in this matchup. Here we go. It's all connecting. It's all connecting.
It is. It is. Meant to be. Oh, look, that was really clever.
Oh no! I think he's dead. He's good.
You tried the jump? Ooh, not even good stuff.
Yeah, he's good. I thought he sniped his jump. I thought he was out too far, but that was a good recovery there. That's another really scary part of this matchup. I feel like Ken might have a harder time with it, but very good job by Andres being able to live. That's so scary.
Yeah, Andres hasn't been edge guarded the entire set, which is really impressive. Because Pac-Man has so many tools, including the fire hydrant. And Terry's recovery is a little lackluster when you know kind of what you're doing and how to deal with it, which you got to imagine PurpleDebo does.
So right there, that you might have thought that Rising Tackle was going to kill, but it wasn't the input. It was just the regular up B. Even at 150%, you can see the big power difference there. An input one certainly would have done it, but it's hard because you have to down tilt and be holding the charge already to get that back throw. The forward throw? Okay. I think Terry's throws are so brutal, by the way. Dash attack at the ledge, lingering hitbox logic, very strong. charging into the lead here. Very nice job by Andres, man. This is looking like a whole new Terry Bogard. This is looking really, really clean.
This is the DLC. The DLC we've been waiting to see.
That was looking like a down air, honestly. It was the double jump, too, that could have been trouble for the Pac-Man. Debo, though, we've seen him rack up damage. We've seen him find kills early. See if he can do it again.
Definitely trying. I mean, 99% put on the Terry Bogard is great, but you're 1% away from it unlocking that go. And it's now online, and you're at 60. You know, you still have 2 stocks on Andres. Difficult position to be in, Hazmat.
Ooh, okay. Just the turnaround. Oh, geez. Looking again for another strong lingering hitbox at the ledge. Can't find it, though.
I actually thought that was it.
It's close. It was. Oh, that might have been, honestly. I don't know if that was a juke out or a misinput. Don't roll in. Yes, nice job. Nice job. Oh, yep. We love to see the attack, that spot dodge canceled, attack that Terry has. That's his true DLC right there. I know everyone says the go meter, but, we kind of discovered as a community the spot dodge canceling. And then Sakurai was like, let's actually just make it a character mechanic for Terry for no reason. Andres, amazing job taking down that game 2. Very dominant now. This is looking like a whole different set. It looked like it was Debo's set, to kind of take home early on in that game 1, but now Andres firing back super strong.
Definitely. Are there any what opinions you have in terms of stages that would be good for PurpleDebo to actually take Andres?
Something big.
If Hazmat was in this scenario.
Yeah. I would ban Kalos. Kalos is an easy ban, of course, for sure. Well, actually, I need to check the rule set, obviously, too. Hold on one second, guys. I don't have my stage list open. There it is. Yeah, Kalos is an easy ban. I keep Lilat open because it messes with, like, that kind of angle that Pac-Man can throw, like, the key and stuff at, so I like that. I might ban, and then it's between Yoshi's and Town. Town is just so big, you know what I mean? I don't want to be approaching him all day. Yoshi's, I feel like, is also good for... I like it as Ken. I don't know how Terry's really feel about it, but...
Well, I would imagine the up B...
What was that?
I would imagine the up B from Terry could kind of met some earlier kills on Yoshi because ceiling is so low.
Yeah, that's definitely a factor, yeah. So it might be that Town and Kalos were banned. I'd love to see... I don't know if our production has that note, but... That's what I would go with, personally, because, and if you look at it, the first match was FD, so you definitely don't want, like, you're getting FD half the time on Town anyway, right? So I wouldn't want to go back there because it's a stage I lost on anyway, and it's big. Smashville's the stage he won on. There you go. Lilat's open. There you go. So I'm at least right on the fact that Lilat's open. So we'll see what Andres can come up here on the very controversial stage of Lilat.
Depending on who you talk to, people either die or live by their stage. It feels like it's really rarely someone who says, I don't really care. Everyone's like, no, it's the best stage known to man and you need to learn it, or this is atrocious and why do we play it?
Which side are you on, Logic? Let's hear it.
I don't care. I don't like the stage when I play Mewtwo because it stops the Shadow Ball, but it's not, I'm just like, I'll just ban the stage or use a different character. If you make your bed hard, sleep in it. That's the way I see it.
People either love it, they like it, but I think it's okay. Shout out to Mitch Hedberg. Anyway, looking for the jab power dunk. You got to know how to SDI that move. Truly, if you're getting hit by jab power dunk at higher percentages, it depends on your character, of course. If you're DK, probably have some bad news for you. It's probably not going to work out too well. But a lot of characters can just slip right through it, honestly. So you got to know how to do that. And then Terry's need to know, obviously, the counter plays into the rising tackle. So that's what you want to be looking for there. But maybe rising tackle wouldn't have killed there. Andres is trying to get some damage. It's all good.
Definitely. A lot slower paced right now between both these players. I'm not sure if it's because Andres doesn't really want to deal with, being on the ground because bad things happen, such as right now. Or PurpleDebo just doesn't want to particularly fight, but maybe you should have stuck to not fighting because that stock is gone. 98% put on to Andres. Still in a fantastic position, and the biggest thing is that it seems like Andres can play from ahead or behind. It's like PurpleDebo struggles a bit playing from behind.
Yeah, and I definitely get that. It's like one of the zoner things, right? Like if you're behind now, it's like, well, my strongest tool doesn't really apply anymore because I can't just camp him because if I do this for 7 more minutes, I lose, right? Yeah. So it's like the ultimate kind of problem of maining like a zoner type character. But we've also seen Debo do a great job getting the bell confirms and the traps and all the stuff that he has. But Andres always great at adapting and then able to live again, Logic. You can see the matchup knowledge coming in, DIing right perfectly that corner of the down air too. He's been DIing exceptionally well. We saw him do it in the key earlier too. No DI is going to save him from that one though.
I thought it was so genius of Andres to wait on the ledge saying, there's a fire hydrant, you have a key. I don't know what setup you have, but I don't want to deal with it. And then the moment you get up, the hydrant just slaps you in the face.
Yeah,
the entire purpose.
It's like Home Alone, you know what I mean? Like anything that looks like a normal, you know, that's just a set of stairs or a fire hydrant. Nope, that thing can kill you. It's gonna smash you in the face. Like all these Home Alone traps coming out from Debo.
Definitely.
There you go. Okay.
Curious to know.
See, so Andres, he's holding down a lot. So if you notice that, he's looking for the input rising tackle, you know what I mean? Or he's trying to crouch the low profile aerials. But I think what he's going to try to do is try to anti-air Pac-Man as he's approaching. Yeah, like right there. Use the intangibility on the legs if you time it right. Another power dunk, though, is going to do it. He's been landing a lot of those, Logic.
I like the fact you touched on that, Hazmat, because I was just about to say, how do you think Andres is going to try to secure this next stop? And then you immediately went into it. Oh.
Power dunk's been good. It's been really good, honestly. Oh, look at that. The down tilt and just back up. In this world, in Smash Ultimate, or you know, you mash a lot, especially if you're a fighting game character. So he down tilted right there and knew that Pac-Man was going to swing at him afterwards, so he just backed up. Like, that was so smart. Like, mash is so good in that situation. Everyone expected it, but Andres just backed up instead. Forward smash, it's going to do it. Debo, again, going to the bell. Just going to be his go-to tool here all day.
And I think that's something that if Andres kind of pays a little attention, says, hey, I'm only losing my stock to Bell, I'm just going to play around that move.
Yeah.
But, I mean, right now, you got to play around Pac-Man completely. 71% unanswered. You know, it took forever for Andres to actually get a single hit, and PurpleDebo right now is just kind of trampling over Andres at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Andres really going for these anti-airs. You can see him try to parry the down air and try to really cut him off in the air a lot, which he has been good at. But right now, he is losing this lead, and we might be seeing a Game 5 if Andres is able to secure a kill here at the ledge. Oh, he sniped the jump. This is going to be really bad for Terry. What an orange, dude. Nice. I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know if that's enough, though. Yeah, it might be. Yeah. Okay. Sniping the jump. But... How many special moves does he have to try to recover? Yeah, use all of them. Might as well. But that was a really close set. Really close game. Nice job by Purple Man. He was looking down. Clearly not out, though. Ready to come back. Game 5 situation. So let me look at the stages here. I don't know if PurpleDebo's looking. I'm not trying to coach or anything, but let's see.
There's a little bit of a delay. It's okay.
Okay, true. I would ban Small Battlefield. I would get rid of for sure. I don't think I want to see Ken on that. Or
you
Terry
call these hazmat facts? Whatever you say right now, hazmat facts. But hazmat facts told me to go here. Can't believe I lost. Can't believe it.
And I'm sure you know this logic, but like when you commentate and everyone can hear your voice, I always feel like I'm influencing the match just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like that's the third time he's jumped off the ledge, and then it's true. Like it is. I'm gonna cover that. And they back air. It's like, oh, whoops. Like did I just?
I think they've been doing a much better job of having the casters far away from the competitors so that we don't influence it. Because that used to be a thing. You know, back in Brawl, back in like when things were just starting to kind of get to the level of production where they're at, where it's like you're right beside the players. Just like, oh man, please, if he just stops rolling inside, and then you're just like, whoops, might be, bro. But secretly, I'm like, good job, Pink Fresh, good job. Proud of you, boy.
My guess is we're going to Battlefield. That's just my guess, though, but we'll see. I feel like it's just one of the most neutral stages left, or back to Lilat. That's also possible, but I don't think so. Oh, you let him go back to Smashville? Okay. Maybe Purple's just feeling it a little bit more. Maybe he's gonna just mix up, the game plan here and say, go ahead and bring me back to Smashville.
Or maybe Purple forgot. I have seen that before, where you just do so well one game that you forget about. Oh man, I'll win wherever, and then you're just like, wait a minute, not this stage again.
I get so upset specifically at the stage. You know what I mean? When I lose, I'm like, I kind of blame, like, you're partially, responsible for this L. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, you're not going back there. But it looks like Debo's really feeling himself again. There's a bell, the crazy dash dances, the movement into a KO. Looking insanely strong here for Debo. Already, Logic.
Yeah, I don't want to fight against PurpleDebo right now. Because
me neither.
This is just, it was maybe 30, 35 seconds. The stock was gone. Such a just change in play styles. The confidence being displayed again. This is almost kind of game 1, PurpleDebo, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's again. You'll have to see the confidence kind of come back too. And I feel like a part of that was he had a hard time finding the lead, which you had pointed out too. Logic was like not having the lead as Pac-Man. It's really kind of tough to claw back from there. You just have some good damage, some good KO confirms as well. But still, if you don't have that lead, Pac-Man is by far the most comfortable when he has a lead. I mean, who isn't? But he's a zoner.
Debo is anti-airing Andres at every single spot. jumping and interrupting power jump, saying you want to jump to try to start another one, here's a down air, here's a bell. It's just PurpleDebo is saying, I know you like to jump, I realize it, and you're going to lose because of it. And unless Andres makes an adjustment quickly, you really are like 5 to 10 seconds away before that stock is gone, and it's such an uphill battle. It's going to be rough.
I got to talk about how clutch that spot dodge was from Debo, because that string was essentially, you know, you go into a landing aerial into the spot dodge cancel, you know, up tilt into the power geyser. If you shield that, it's a shield pop for sure. So spot dodging in between that pressure was immaculate, like really, really nice timing. But either way, Andres back on the board, even in stocks. Terry, 120% roughly. Oh, that's 50? No, it's 60. Sorry, excuse me. I underestimated somehow.
That was a lot. that was a lot.
Yep, he's good. Terry, like, oh, down smash? Oh, it didn't matter. Okay, he pinged into the stage. That's such a tricky spot to be in because you're trying to DI and not get hit by the down smash, but if you DI, you know, too far in, you're going to get into the stage. But then you don't want to try to tech, and the timing's weird and all that stuff. Either way, the bottom line is logic that Debo is up, putting Andres down to his last stock here. Anyone's game, though, if Andre's able to take the second stock.
And more importantly, the go meter is gone. That was kind of what really was allowing Andre to stay in this. You know, the quick 59% off of one opening. Wow, I cannot believe he dodged that fire hydrant. Almost losing the stock. Still alive right now. If Andres can get this stock, that'd be huge. But PurpleDebo made it back onto the stage, and now you got to deal with the Pac-Man shenanigans all over again.
Yep. Jab, rising tackle. Nice job noticing that he was too high to get hit by, you know, the power dunk in an awkward spot. So the rising tackle is going to catch him in the air. I think he's going to be looking for an anti-air KO. Spot dodge cancel up tilt is looking good right now. Oh, rising tackle. Yep, just do it. He's been looking for that. Called it out last game. Charging a lot. It's just such a good option for get off me. And I think Debo was just kind of floating around his shield a lot. It was just a good thing to have at the ready.
Yeah, and this is a game again, 48-64. Just, you know, Andres trying to bring the fight to PurpleDebo. Still huge advantage for PurpleDebo, but Andres is still in this. Can 100% win right now, especially with that go meter coming online.
I was going to say 100% is the key word right there, logic, for sure, because, yep, we know what this is. Ledge trap situation. Nice patience. Oh, in the state. Okay. Oh, down smash. Is that going to catch him? Yes, it is, and it's going to KO. Nice job right off the side. Andres going off to the left blast zone. Very well played by Debo. What a set, logic, I got to say. Like we said, classic zoner against rushdown, zone breaker type character. Andres with the Terry. Very, very good set, man. You love to see it.
Zones are strong. Zones are hard to break, apparently. I'm really wondering, Hazmat, at the end, did Andres actually try to land on that platform? And that was a slight execution error because it looked like he was going for the platform, didn't make it, and for whatever reason, PurpleDebo was fully prepared with that down smash.
Yeah, that was just a great call out there. I'm not sure. I think it was just kind of like an awkward landing spot, but I mean, either way, like you said, I think the main thing is that Debo had the recognition, able to get another. There was 2 down smash KOs actually. One at the ledge there, pinged him into the stage, and then that one as well. So, which I don't think we've seen a lot of down smashes at that point in the match. So being able to pull out that tool, Pac-Man's smashes are kind of low-key broken, honestly, in my opinion. I think they're so good.
They're all 2v1s, you know? A little post comes out, Pac-Man